Because this show is all about brain health, what does optimal brain health mean for you personally?
I like to think very much of my mental health a bit like my physical health, and I'll often say to people, look, I'm sure on a scale of 1 to 100, you could tell me sort of what your physical health looks like, and perhaps it's a little bit more difficult with your mental health, but I think it's good to think of it on that sort of scale. So you know, where am I? And when I know that I'm in a good place, in other words, my mental health is more towards 100 than it is to 0, it simply means that I can just be more efficient in what I'm doing. So, for example, if I've got a complicated speech to write, or a document to produce, or some views to express, I know when I'm in a good place because I can do the research, I can read up, I can understand it, I can formulate what I want to say to people really quickly and without too much struggle. And the flip side of that, of course, is when you're not in a good place, you'll often read things and not understand them clearly. You might even read them 2 or 3 times and not understand them. It also means that I'm sleeping well when my brain's in a good place, and I'm just enjoying day-to-day stuff that we can all enjoy, whether it's watching TV with my wife, whether it's listening to some music, whether it's taking the dogs for a walk, whether it's having a meal with friends. So it's that for me, which would indicate that my brain is in a good place. My brain is in a healthy place.
Do you know, I really love the way you discussed that, because you covered all 4 quadrants of well-being that I talk about from a brain health perspective. So we talk about emotional well-being is how we feel. Our physical well-being is what we're doing, bringing us joy and feeling purposeful. Our mental well-being, which is that clarity of thought and focus and ability to think clearly. And then we have our spiritual well-being, which is living with passion and purpose, and also that important connection to ourselves and to other people. So I love that you covered all of those 4 quadrants. It's so important that we look at all 4 and not just at one of them.